Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jake Sweeney, pro trader here at Verified Investing. And today I got a Pro Charts commodity video today. We're going to be diving into gold, silver, the ETFs, US oil, copper, and nat gas. A big move in nat gas today. Let's get right into it, guys. We're going to start with GLD. Let's get in the charts, guys. Hope you guys are having a good week so far. So far, we're going to be looking at GLD. Pushing up today, gapping up about 1% before coming in a little bit right now. But overall, I have this wedge pattern that's forming on it. And with this trend line hit, 1, 2, 3, an extreme pushing up, but coming back in. So not confirmed. That's why I like these two trend lines converging now, trying to coil price. Should it continue to push up today, there will be some resistance at 377.09. And to the downside, I have this trend line 1, 2, 3, 4 hits as well. So near-term support for GLD at 369.02. But overall, continue to monitor this price action as it continues to kind of compress and coil inside this wedge pattern. And curious enough, looking at the RSI, or the relative strength index, it is putting in some near-term higher highs, inching up. And now the past two times we were just able to test the 50 and slightly get above it, slightly a little higher, 51, 52, approaching it again. So curious to see if we can break past 50 and continue to push up towards 60 and get some momentum in the metals business. Should this wedge be bullish and break to the upside, there's this gap fill and pivot top resistance lining up. So the gap fill's right here, 384.59, and then the top of this pivot as well, some two-factor resistance there, 384.59, and then additionally 388.78 at this pivot top for GLD. So continue to monitor this. On the downside, if this trend line does break, look at this major support at 361.37 for support. Silver, kind of the same price action with silver, having a better day than gold, up 3% today. And just not quite high enough to test this downsloping resistance line. Should SLV push about 50 cents higher, it would test this, and that would be the fourth hit. We pierced here, but came back down. So continue to watch this. That would be resistance there, 54.50, as this as well continues to coil. As we saw just yesterday, we sold off into the bottom of this trend line, now bringing support there as well. And same with RSI. RSI was able to crack above 50, and we're putting in higher highs as well. So look to see if we can continue to build on some momentum to take on some of this resistance levels above. Biggest resistance so far for SLB will be at this 56.51, where in Monday, July 6th, we tried to press up above this trend line, but we were not able to take out this pivot on confirmation. Then you're going to have this wide range green bar at 57.30 and this unfilled gap at 58.91. So a few key levels to watch for resistance on SLV. If we continue to come down, this is where I'm scooping my silver up. The ETF is at 49.58. Was able to pick some up just above in this area, but any time price gets down this level, this is my buying zone, as well as this nice pivot top here as additional support. Looking at oil, we were starting to feel it again at the pumps as price was starting to push back up as we're still in the middle of the Iran war, but oil was halted by this 0.5 Fibonacci retrace at 93.26, also lining up with this pivot top here from June 11th, and we were shut down. Also have this downsloping trend line getting price action. Should price continue to push up, then this is also looming above. but not really in the story now, as today we broke below another trend line. We had this trend line here that price broke below, and now it's acting as resistance as we broke below it on Friday. Monday, we tried to reclaim it and we got shut down. Same with today, a longer wick on the upside shut down as well, and now trending lower as we broke below the support. Oil got as low as 75.21 a barrel today, now hovering around 76. Next key support for U.S. oil, should price fall down to this low pivot at 72.61. Also with the shallow retrace of 113 Fibonacci. So a second factor here. So oil should find some support here near term. But like to see it continue to come down, as this is relieving pressure of the stock market as it's pushing up to all-time highs today for the SPX. Look at that. Wow, what a move. We got two more, guys. We're going to be checking out copper, CPER, having a nice day as well, up about 1.6%. But we got shut down by this wide range red bar here. We're not able to get above this pivot. But if we do, next two key resistance levels is this gap fill at 40.60. This should be some resistance. I still treat gaps on commodities as resistance levels. A little less weight when it comes to equities, but definitely should find some resistance here. And then at double top at 40.78, as we had this sharp down move with a nice valley in between, and now a sharp up move into that level. That's a good double top fade if it were to come for copper. With that, though, you do have this upsloping trend line that is capturing supports. 1, 2, 3 hits, 2 pierces below, but candles confirming back above. So should price fall down, probably not today, but in the rest of this week, you could find some rising dynamic support here from anywhere from the 38.50 level going up to $39 and $40 for copper. Last one, guys, is UNG in price discovery mode to the downside as nat gas continues to stumble in the energy sector. It's kind of hard when you're finding trend lines of support for levels that are in price discovery mode, whether that be to all-time highs or all-time lows, relative lows. So coming down, I have this parallel channel for UNG from this pivot from June 11th, and now 1, 2, 3 hit, a third hit. Should price continue to tumble for UNG, this could find support. The trendline test here would be at 9.53, and to the upside for resistance for nat gas, there's this low pivot here from the 15th of January that would act as resistance, as price traded about this level all last week, broke below it. Now will be resistance on the way above. Hope that got it. Hope that helps, guys. Got a nice commodity video coming for you guys. Leave me a comment below and let me know any feedback. And, I appreciate you guys for taking the time to watch my video today and staying all the way through. Hope you guys got some good alpha to take back to your trading arsenal. Until next time, I will see you guys then. Take care. Have a great day.